Hey guys, put on your best West Virginia hat, your most comfortable West Virginia shirt, because guess what? It's Backyard Brawl Week. Yes, sir, it is Backyard Brawl Week. So we have a lot to talk about. Just in a couple days, we're going to be watching the Backyard Brawl. So here we go. That's right. That's right, guys. It's the week. Throw out the records. Doesn't matter what you've done last week or the week before. We're going to talk about that because it's brawl, y'all. Pack your pepperoni rolls. Get in your car. Drive up 79. And I hope you have a damn ticket because guess what? That joint is sold out. Sold out. Might be able to hit a scalper up and get one, but that joker's sold out. But 3:30, you can sit back and you can watch it from your home or maybe a device, whatever you prefer, but don't miss it. So, what are my thoughts for this? Hey, Kelly McCourt, let's go through the chats real quick and I'll tell you my thoughts. Kelly McCourt's here. Jackson. So, Jackson Johnson, how you doing? Kelly, how you doing? I saw Kelly was eating at a really nice spot. He would post a picture of it on Facebook. It looked like a good joint. So, I thought Pitt was going to be a train wreck this year. And I thought West Virginia was going to be good. Well, Pitt's not terrible, and neither is West Virginia. So what does that add up to? It adds up to a game where I have no idea who's going to win it. I don't. If you thought, if you tuned in to the Pitt-Cincinnati game last week, and then you clicked off it like I did, I saw Pitt was down 27-6. And I thought, this is the Pitt team we expect. It's 27-6. Pitt's behind the Cincinnati. They're going to be 1-1 rolling into the Backyard Brawl. All's good in Mountaineer land. As Lee Corso would say, not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. Because guess what? Son of a gun, if Pitt didn't come back, they came back against Cincinnati. And they won. I think it was 28-27. Guys. That's crazy. So I've heard a lot of grumbling about Jordan Leslie and the West Virginia defense. Okay. I don't think you can guys, we don't have all the puzzle pieces. You have a top 5 team in Penn State playing West Virginia. It's probably a bowl team, right? And then you have an FCS school that the defense matched up on. As an article read, I said, sky's not falling. It's not falling, okay? They're not that bad, and they're not that good. They're kind of in between. And that's a terrible... If I was an analyst, I can't give that answer. But that's exactly where West Virginia is. As a fan, and I feel the breeze, they're a 4-loss, 5-loss team. Mountaineers as it stands right now. If I said this a couple days ago, guys, it's like repeating myself, but if the Mountaineers pull out a W in Pittsburgh, the ceiling for that team is a lot higher than if they lose. That sounds like coach speak, but no, it's the truth, because the Mountaineers, they need confidence going into this Big 12 season. For conference play, you need to beat a Power 5 school. You can't go 0-2 against non-conference opponents and think and expect to win the Big 12. It ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So in the comments, hit me up. Am I smoking? Am I smoking something? Did someone put a little bit of something in my vitamin water? Am I out in left field? So, guys, now, Coos had a nice YouTube video about the FPI and how West Virginia looked pretty good against Penn State. ESPN's FPI, I think, is full of baloney. Hear me out. The FPI has the Mountaineers with a 47.5% chance. Okay? It used to, prior to the season, before the season started, before they laid an egg against Penn State, they had a 55.8% chance to beat Pitt. Okay? So that is basically just a tad worse than the odds you have when you go in to a blackjack table. You go to Vegas, play a game of blackjack, usually the house has like a 51.9% chance. FPI says Pitt has a 52.5% chance. Just a hair off there. But would you guys bet on that? Would you put $100 down on that? I don't know if I would, because I've had my feelings hurt and my pocketbook before with this rivalry. If you are a fan, and I'm sure you are if you're watching this, what is the most memorable backyard brawl? Is it going back to Bobby Bowden's rookie coaching year where he was up 31-6 at the half, and then Pitt came back and ran an I formation and ran it down West Virginia's throat? They wanted to, they were hanging Bobby in effigy up on Frat Hill. That's how much they were they ran him out. That's what cost him his job in a couple of years. That was one of the things. He went on to have a storied career, Hall of Fame college coach, national championships, yada, yada. Florida State became Florida State because of Bobby. I hope the hell we're not going to run Neil Brown out. Who are you going to get? I like Troy. I like Tulane's coach. Coach Fritz is now he's out of Arizona. So who do you have? Nick Saban's not going to come out of retirement to coach the old Mountaineers, the old Gold and Blue. Ain't going to happen. Neil Brown is the man. He's our man. He's doing a good job recruiting. Stability. Guys, last month I interviewed some wonderful parents of 2 Division I football players. All 4 of them had the same answer for the most important thing in our program. Facilities were nice. Ice cream machines were nice. Money was nice. Coaching stability. That's what they said. If there were rumors that coach might leave, they asked that coach. If it was a sincere answer, they took that into account, and they made the decision on where their young Division I football player was going to be balling at. Okay, and that would be Ohio State and now Oklahoma, but it was Baylor. So, guys, let's be honest. What are the expectations for the Mountaineers? So I'm going to look up here. They have, where are the Mountaineers going to be in a bowl? I know that's way too early, but I saw it here and I had it up unless I've lost it. I love technology. And I'll get back to that. Let's talk about this, guys. Uniforms. What do you think? Let me see if I can pull this up as a photo. Maybe I can. Yeah, I'll try. So, as you know, they gave us what the style's going to be for that week. Because guess what? We have, 40 different combinations you can have with the helmet and the, because you have 4 different helmets, 4 different uniforms, 4 different tops, 4 different pants. Because they introduced the all whites, the all yellows, the all blues. And then Joey and I were talking. Joey came back and said, man, I think there's going to be a black one. I'm like, yeah, dude, there is. Because guess what? Two of the helmets had a flying W, or one had a flying W, the other ones had the state logo. But I also want to take the time right now. Let's give a shout out to Joey. He's feeling under the weather. Not feeling good at all. Got a text late last night. Guys, send him your thoughts and prayers. We love you, Joey. We want you to get better. Thinking about you. I think Joey's a fan of this uniform, and I'm going to share it with you right here. Okay, ready? It's the white uni with the white West Virginia hat or helmet with the state logo, the state with the, with a logo in it, and then blue pants. This is one of my favorite combos, guys. One of my favorite combos. I absolutely love this uniform set. My number one is probably the blue helmet, the white top, and white pants. Just saying, that's my favorite. But they announced the Kansas kickoff. The Kansas kickoff is going to be, let me get back to where I was. I'm like moving around like a wild man. Okay, so the Kansas game is going to be at noon. I know that's a week ahead of time, but that at noon. When are we going to get the coal rush? All the black, those sharp black uniforms. When are those coming? So I don't know. But got the uniform sold out. 3:30, which is a good time. Casual fans are just starting to turn their TV off from doing yard work and all that other stuff. If you're at like an event, you can have it on the background. If you're getting a late lunch, might be on the TV while you're grabbing something to eat. And if you're a Mountaineer fan like I am, you have it on upstairs and downstairs, and you're walking around with your device if you're trying to do something, guys. Just go back to last year. Last year, we, as Mountaineer fans, were still kind of tepid on what Neil Brown was going to do. We were having conversations about the next ball coach. What's next? Didn't trust the climb. Do you still trust the climb? As a fan, do you guys still trust it? Hit me up in the chat. Let me know. Because I wouldn't trust it if Neil Brown wasn't recruiting as well as he is. Guys, he's going to bring in talent. Have to be patient. Okay? This is fact. This is an excuse. COVID hit. That's 1 year just gone. Then the second year after COVID was a hot mess. Okay. Then we had NAL kind of fully take effect. On top of having players have an extra year eligibility, it's a tough time to be a ball coach. Now, boo-hoo, he's getting paid a shitload of money, right? But I think we still trust Klein. I hate that name, though. I don't like it. So, with that being said, I want to know what your thoughts are. Do you expect a good bowl game? Do you expect the Mountaineers to finish second, third, fourth in the Big 12? I'm thinking third. I would be happy with third in the Big 12. Right, third in the Big 12. Let's see where 41-14 on an FCS school. That's about a B plus, right? B plus. I think Pitt last week gets an A for the second half, a D for the first half. They only had two field goals the first half, and then they just got into a rhythm. They have a really good running back. West Virginia is going to have to stop the run. If they don't, it's going to be a long day. And Pitt's going to have to stop Donaldson, and they're going to have to stop Green. I'm just telling you, it's just going to – and what's Kelly say? I think they're going to have a better season. 9 wins is a freaking awesome season. Really, if you look at it, this is the barometer for the season. I said before that it was Kansas, but I really think now with Pitt looking decent in the second half against Cincinnati. Now Cincinnati's not like they're not playing the 85 Bears. They're not. But let's talk about bowling. This is way early bowling, but let me take a little sip of some vitamins. Everybody's had the flu in my family, except I think I had it first and gave it to them. But okay. Got to drink your vitamins, orange juice, all that good stuff. So I'm reading who's reporting what, and I'm going to give you what they're saying. So Action Network they're saying the Mountaineers are going to play Army at the Radiance Independence Bowl. I think I'd have to, being an Army vet and an Army retiree and working at West Point, I went to a lot of USMA games at Mickey Stadium there in West Point, New York. Storied program. If you can't get hyped up about college football when you're watching the Army-Navy game, which I think Army-Navy is just maybe a hair bigger than Pitt, West Virginia. It's different. That rivalry is just built different. Okay, you have the midshipmen, the exchanging of cadets and midshipmen, because some of the cadets go to West Point for a semester and they kind of like exchange these kids like they're hostages. It's crazy. It's crazy. So Todd Gwynn says, hello, everyone. Yeah. I think they're going to have more wins. Okay, Kelly, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Kelly, tell me what you ordered at that restaurant. Where was it at? Because that looked like a good spot. I know I said that before. So Athlon Sports has them. This is going to be a good one, boys and girls. Think back to 2015. Overtime. The Guaranteed Rate Bowl versus Maryland. Maryland's looking pretty good this year. What do you think of that matchup? Guaranteed Rate Bowl is a decent bowl against Maryland. Sell a lot of tickets. I actually might go to that one. What is our friends at CBS telling us? Who are they going to play? Now, Frank Fear's going to love this one. So is Cameron Ganass, who's going to be coming down here next week from East Lansing. They're going to be playing in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl against Michigan State. I think that's would be my favorite matchup. That'd be great. Michigan State, the Spartans. How do you guys feel about that matchup? I know this is way too early, but guys, everybody has been beating the drum about Pitt. We know it's a big deal. Okay? And I don't usually get a case of the nerves, but I got a little bit of the case of the nerves for this game. It's like PTSD from 2007. Combat deployments be damned. That freaking 07 season and the way it ended with Rich Rod leaving left me in a fetal position in the shower. Just saying. So, college football news has the Mountaineers playing in the Gasparilla Bowl. Check this out. Against Florida State. Remember those Gator Bowls way back when? That's hot. That'd be great. Woo, Florida State. Florida State's 0-2, guys. I'd rather play in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl against Michigan State, my opinion. But Florida State would be a good one. That'd be a good t-shirt. You got the Seminoles here, Flying WV. Be a good bowl t-shirt to rock. Especially like 5 years down the road when it gets all nice and snug and worn out and soft. That's a good one, boys and girls. All right. Mark Schlabach at ESPN. AutoZone Liberty Bowl against South Cackalack, the Gamecocks. How does that hit you in the feels? Playing an SEC school. So we have Army. Someone's saying we're going to play Army. Someone's saying Michigan State. Someone's saying Maryland. Big Ten school. Guys, they're hitting all the good spots. I like them all. Okay. USA Today. Liberty Bowl versus Auburn. I like that one too. Now, I think Joey would like this one. West Virginia on SI is saying the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, once again, three Liberty Bowls versus Kentucky. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, if you guys saw my thing for the Mountaineer Mafia show, my little thumbnail, I had an emoji with an eat. Thought it was pretty cute. Got a little bit of heat about that. But if you're a Mountaineer fan, you can smell the shit eating Pitt's going to be doing, right? I tried to get a couple Pitt people to come on tonight, but everybody was busy, right? Everybody was busy. So, shout out to our Pitt brethren. But up here in Pennsylvania, the news has, Pitt's sold out, but if you get an hour outside or 45 minutes outside of Pittsburgh, people could give two craps about the University of Pittsburgh. It's all Penn State. And why not? They have a good team this year. So, the last two I have for you, kids. That's the last one I have. So, let's talk about the over-under, my thoughts, and then we'll wrap this up with a bow. And I might come on tomorrow night to fill in for Joey on the Friday show because my son plays Saturday afternoon. So, talk is Pitt. Oh, yeah. He was on the Country Roads podcast. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Talk is Pitt. So, Talk is Pitt. We're talking about the records be damned. This is a good rivalry, and it's going to be even better because Cincinnati was a good game, good showing the second half. for Pitt. So let's talk the spread. Still 2.5 points. How confident would you be? Would you guys be really confident in that spread? A little bit confident? A lot confident? I don't know, kids. The over and under is 60.5. They must think that the Mountaineers and the Panthers defenses are garbage. Garbage with a capital G. So if you're, I don't think I would bet if it was Talkus Pitt's money. I wouldn't bet on this. Talkus Pitt. Hit me up in the comments. What is your score prediction? What is your score prediction? Gotta fight the flu. Guys, over under 60 points. 60.5. That means West Virginia has to score 30. Pitt has to score 31 or vice versa to beat the spread. That's a lot of, but you know what? You look back, I can see that. 34-20. That's still under the spread. That's a lot of end zone celebrations. A lot of Mountaineer push-ups in the end zone. Yeah, my initial thoughts like that's high, and then I look at it, I'm like, maybe that's not high enough because there were some barn burners. So I don't know. Let's see. Let me look at some stats here. Pitt had a stingy rush defense against Cincinnati. 216 yards they allowed. So Talkus Pitt's hitting us up. I'm really confident however, we both agree on defense are not as good. So I'm betting that, not betting this game at all. My score is Pitt 34, West Virginia 24. Take the under if you bet. Guys, I can't. Talkus Pitt's not crazy. I think it's going to be closer than that. Yeah, I'm not touching the game with my money. Word. Okay. Jaheim White, Garrett Green, DJ Donaldson. Do you think the three of them can get 250 yards rushing? If they don't, Mountaineers aren't going to be winning. I swear. Swear on a stack of Bibles. If they don't have over 250 yards rushing between the three of them, just don't even go. Don't even go watch it. It's not worth it. Have sad, hurt feelings after that one. Man, who do you give the rock to, though? Who do you give the rock to in the first run play? What do you boys think? So, I think my score is going to be 28-21 Mountaineers. Let me put it in here in writing. I'm putting it in right now, kids. All right, that's it. So I'm taking the under. 28-21. That's how confident I am in this game, guys. Yeah, we ain't that far apart. We're not. Hey, guys, it's not that far apart. It's pretty close. I would like to see 35-21, but I mean, I'm being conservative because it might be a barn burner. Guys, there are some games that were just hot messes, just like what the hell happened to the defense, or just the offense woke up, or can't figure it out. But Tuesday, I'm going to be on the radio with Ralph Williams. I'll tell you a little bit about that tomorrow. Save a little bit of juice for tomorrow's squeeze. Got Dave Brown in here. I'll be scouting you at this game. Thank you, Dave Brown, the Bourbon Hunter. Dave Brown, I want you to do me a favor. I don't know how you could get a hold of that Country Roads Trust Reserve, but I want you to let me know what you think of it. Last year's brawl was the most boring brawl. Guys, yeah, what was one of the most entertaining ones? That Mark Bolger one was pretty good back in the day. He split one. He won one and lost one. There's some good ones, guys. I just believe we see both quarterbacks play for W Trick play to full pit. That would be entertaining. See Garrett Green, but you want to get Garrett Green hurt? Guys, 2006 was a good one. Now, Pokemon Kid Entertainment, does that Corvette help you with your Pokemon Go? Can you catch them faster? Just asking. Like that. I love vets. I looked at a vet today. I have a Camaro, 2020 Camaro. Always wanted a vet though. So, guys, 1975, yeah, 17-14. 74, I think, was the one where he was down 31 to whatever, or up 31 nothing. Bobby Bowden took the two. Yeah, that definitely. Those are good ones, guys. Even though we lost, that was crazy. That was a crazy year. Oh, that's your uncle's car. That's a cool car, man. That's a C7, I think. Yeah, C7. Guys, we want to once again. Let's give our thoughts and prayers to Joey. He's under the weather. And just want you to know that I want him to know that we're thinking of him. So if you don't see him on this show this next couple of days, that's why. Tomorrow I'll be doing a Friday show about the same time, and we'll be shooting the bull about the Mountaineers. And what I'll do for you guys, I'm going to go through all of the games the West Virginia's played since 1963, and we're going to just kind of just talk about it a little bit. Talk is Pitt. Hope you're on there. We'll hope to see you there. I might send you a link. And that's all I have for tonight. Is there anything else you guys want in the comments? Talkus Pitt says, I'll be doing a show tomorrow, Shane. If you want to stop by, I'll be around 2:30. I work until around that time, so I'll have to see. Are you going to be on this channel, or let me know? Let me know, Talkus Pitt. I work until 3 most days. I'm not any teams Pittsburgh, NFL, or college. Laugh a lot. Okay. Yeah, Pokemon. I hear you. Yeah. It's hard to be an NFL or a college football fan now. I'm going to go on a rant. Okay. We got 10 people in here. Let's go on a little rant. The college product doesn't have the quality. I mean, it's still shine to it. Okay, it's like a slightly used car. There's a couple dings in it. It's not quite what it was a few years ago. NFL, they changed the kickoff. There's no soul. There's no soul in the NFL compared to college football. College football and high school football is where it's at. The fans live and breathe it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not taking away NFL people that love NFL. But with fantasy football tainted the NFL because people are watching those games because they want one player to have good stats. It bastardized the product. It's my opinion. Take it for what you will. But I'll be on YouTube. Okay, cool. Hit me up on my you can find my email. Hit me up on my email, Talkers Pit. So guys, the NFL, when they start taking a knee and it became political, I don't want to see anything about religion, anything about politics in my sports. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it in movies. I don't want to see it in sports. I don't want to know who a certain player is voting for. I don't want to know who a certain player, what their favorite crayon is to eat. Okay. Now you can tell me what, their favorite car or stuff like that. But I want it to be enjoyable. I want to enjoy it for what it is. Just two people lining up, two teams lining up, slugging it out for inches, for yards, to get that ball in the end zone. I definitely hate the ties. When they used to do the ties, that's stupid. That's so stupid. Soccer does that. It's like, come on. You play 90 minutes, you don't have a winner? Give me a break. So, what other games are you guys excited to see this weekend? We could talk about that real quick since we got a lot of people in here. What games are you excited for? I'm going to pull up the schedule. I'm going to talk ones I think are just going to be bangers. Bangers. College football. Here we go, kids. You ready? Let me share my screen. Okay. What? No, that sucks, Pokemon. That's terrible, dude. That's terrible stuff there, man. Okay. Let's talk about this. So tonight, it's already on. Arizona State actually won last week. I have no idea. I think I've maybe watched a couple highlights of Pat Tillman. Okay. Arizona State. That's what we watched at Hawaii from the 90s, guys. I have no idea. I just didn't know if they're good, bad. Just people are saying they're in the bottom tier of the Big 12. So watch a little bit of it. They look pretty good. Now they're playing Texas State, but they look pretty good. So next matchup. Let me make this a little bigger for us. Oh, wow. That didn't work. Technology. Gotta love it. Let me see if there we go. There we go. Oh, brisket, Chipotle. Okay. Let me scroll back up. Oh, there's the Mountaineer game. Okay, we got Friday. So Alabama, Wisconsin. So yesterday we talked about, or Tuesday, Wisconsin is the third most winningest program without a national championship. Number one is West Virginia. Number two is Virginia Tech. Wisconsin's right in there in the mix. Good program. Don't have a natty. Playing Alabama. Guys, I'm hoping Wisconsin gives them a game. I would tune in for this. Definitely noon game on Fox. Got to watch this one. Oklahoma State, man, they pulled one out. Last week, they pulled one out. Sorry, guys, that flu's creeping up on me. Oklahoma State at Tulsa. That's what I'll flick through. Watch a little bit, but really couldn't care. LSU and South Carolina. That's interesting. I could get wrapped up in that for maybe a couple series. Michigan, who cares? They got rolled up like a wad of paper, tossed into the wastebasket. Take it. Beat down. Illinois beat a good Kansas Jayhawk team, guys. Illinois beat a good Kansas Jayhawk team. Florida State, they're a hot mess. I wouldn't be surprised if Memphis doesn't roll them up and beat them. Wouldn't that be something? 0-3, Florida State. NC State, they're playing LA Tech or Louisiana Tech. Cincinnati's playing Miami of Ohio. Who cares? Texas Tech's playing North Texas. Who cares? Boston College, just coming off a victory over the Seminoles, is playing at Missouri. This will be an interesting matchup. Boston College, we'll see how good they are. We'll see how. I think Mizzou is actually a real good team this year. This is going to be an interesting. This would be up there with the Wisconsin, Alabama for me. I think this is more intriguing, guys. This is going to be something. Definitely tune in, guys. If you like brawls, here's one for you: the haves and the have-nots. They're literally 45 minutes. They're closer to what Morgantown is to Pittsburgh. Corvallis and Eugene, Oregon State. They're playing in Corvallis. This I will be watching on my phone while I'm watching the Mountaineers on the TV. I'm hoping to get back from my kid's game in time. He has a 1:00 game. Okay. Miami, Ball State. Miami is legit. This is probably a 4-touchdown easy win for Miami. Tulane is still a decent team. Oklahoma has not looked stellar. They have not looked fantastic. They have won, but this is going to be a game, guys. This is one you look. Oh yeah, okay. Keep your eyeballs on that, because if that's a close one, that's one I'll be clicking to. Notre Dame and Purdue. Always going to watch Notre Dame Purdue. I mean, but I'd be rooting for Purdue. Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois Salukis. What? Oh, can't believe that shit. Okay. Texas A&M and Florida. This is called the Underachiever Bowl. That's all I have to say. Michigan State playing, is that Providence? Who the hell are they playing? I don't even know. Who cares? Love me a little bit of Michigan State, but they're playing nobody. Okay, here we go. Washington State, Washington. Another good rivalry. Not quite on par to what it is to me, with Oregon State, Oregon. But it's going to be a good one. All the rivalries are on at 3:30 for some freaking reason. Guys, Pitt, West Virginia. Beat that dead horse. The backyard brawl is here after 11 years off. We got it back 2 years ago. It's here. Hopefully it stays. Neil Brown's a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. Pitt fans are a fan of it. Why the hell don't we have it every year? Write Gordon Gee. Write him a letter. Old snail mail one. Iowa and Troy. Can Troy pull the upset? Does Iowa get upset again? I don't know. App State, ECU. That's an interesting one. That's one you just click through, but it's going to be fun. Arkansas, UAB, Utah State. I don't know. I just don't have. Doesn't hit me in the feels because I didn't grow up watching this. You know, like, what am I going to say? It's like if you're a soap fan and there's a soap on a different channel you haven't been following for years, and your soap gets canceled. You have to watch this soap, and you pick up halfway through. You don't know what's happening. You don't know who's doing what, and what's doing who, and it's just a mess. Let's scroll down here. I don't see anything. Ole Miss, Wake Forest. That'd be interesting. Texas plays nobody, but they're number 2 now, and they have damn good reason to be number 2 because they blew the doors off of the Wolverines. Housed them. Slapped them. What's that taste like? Tastes like losing. That's right. Georgia, Kentucky. I don't know. Georgia's really good. Really good. But they're playing Kentucky. Oh, Nebraska. Nebraska. I'm hoping they can win. I mean, it's good for college football, and Nebraska's good. That's what I'm saying. I just want to go back to the good old days. Okay, guys. Rivalry. Dion is playing Colorado State. If he loses this game, he should just pack his shit. He has no reason being a ball coach. He has that talent. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. It's a head scratcher. Here's one. If you're a Big 12 fan, you should highlight. I'm going to watch it at 7:30. Central Florida versus TCU. Absolutely going to watch that one. Maryland at UVA. BYU, Wyoming will be interesting. And that is that. That's what I got for you kids. So, have a happy Thursday night. I will catch you tomorrow. And with that, put on a nice clean hat, comfy shirt,